Well, it's me, the one like Judi Love, and whispering because I'm actually somewhere. Yeah. So I just want to talk quickly about Big Brother. Now, when I first saw it, I didn't really think it was going to be that interesting, to be honest, because some of the people that was on there was like, whatever. But I didn't even watch actually the whole of the launch because it was too much for me. But then yesterday and the day before, I watched a little bit and it was really interesting. Like within the first episode of the show, they're saying that they're going to edit someone out, and they've got the producers, which was the ones that are the old stars that's been in Celebrity Big Brother before. So the first person they picked to edit out was Stacey, which was kind of shocking because she seemed like quite a big personality. So why would they pick her out? Now some people were saying, oh, it's so weird how they picked out the one black woman in Celebrity Brother, you know what I mean? The one black woman in the village. It is kind of strange because you go on first appearance, however, that's what they chose. And worse off, that makes it even worse, is that they're saying that she seems to have the biggest personality and she would do well. Anyway, she's been edited out. Already, Spencer has now tried to put, the word that Stacey has an attitude. I don't know what she's really done to have an attitude. And then there was that big stigma come up, I can't lie. When she said it, she said the gay boy. Now, I'm not sure in what context she said. I'm not going to take it at hand because she might have just been making reference. Unfortunately, that's the world that we're in. You have, the black lady, the Chinese man. You make reference to whatever they are, and it didn't seem like she was saying it maliciously. Then the next day, they picked, I think his name is Brandon, the DJ. Now, let's be honest, he was kind of editing himself out. Callum came in on the first day and saw that his mum was there. Angela never even told him she was coming on. And Spencer tried to say, well, she's the biggest game player because from time you can play a game against your son, then you're a G. Now, thinking about going back to Stacey and the issue when she saw Ray J, because apparently Ray J was seeing Whitney Houston, God rest her soul, and then they had an argument in the club 2 days before. But Stacey and Ray J have had a long-term friendship relationship, and she's vexed because he never backed her up when all this stigma came out after poor Whitney Houston passed away. Tears was in Stacey's eyes. It was a big dilemma. It makes you think what else was happening. Did they do a thing or not? They're saying that they didn't. Anyway, back to Callum and his mother. Angie, I have to give her a top note. Why? Because she confronted Spencer, Spider, Spencer and Heidi, whatever you want to call them. I don't know what kind of couple that is. They're conniving to the dead G's with it. Maybe it's just a game. It is a game that they're playing, but they've taken this on to a level that I've never seen before. They proper calculate together. But Angie, Big Boss Angie, Callum's mum, she confronted him and told him, I can't trust you, and you're playing a little game and no one gets to know you. And the thing is, Spencer actually showed his cards and said that he's kind of frightened, scared of that one because he doesn't know how to deal with her. Now there's Colleen. Colleen has come in there and she's like, Miss Go happy, lucky, nice with everybody, but has she got a game plan? She's like the mother hen of the place. Well, actually, maybe Angie's, but she's just there being nice to everybody. But I noticed with Colleen, she sits back, she has a little knitting out with that one, she has a little knitting out with that one, and she knows, she's watching. Remember, she's been in there before. Now, Spencer's trying to engage a little conversation and set up Jasmine and Jamie. Jamie, the footballer who had it all and lost it. Apparently he had it when he was really young. And I think he's going through a little issue of separation with his woman because he's got 3 children. And he was asking advice from Nicola. Now, Nicola went through a little issue with her husband. They're back together. But she was barling down the place by the second or the first day, saying that she missed her kids. And Jasmine must have shouted at something like, oh, but it's only been a day. Now, I'm not being funny. If you haven't got kids, you might not understand the relationship or how it feels. Because remember what she actually said. She said that she's missing the kids and she's a full-time mum. Maybe she's starting to realise that's all she does. Like for some of us who do have kids, by the second day, you'll be saying, what kids? What kids? You'll be happy. 5th day, you might think, oh yeah, oh God, especially if you have them all day. But for some of us, you miss them straight away. So there's a little tension between Nicola and Jasmine. Let's see how that unfolds, because Jasmine went back in front of everybody and said, oh, how Nicola went off on one. It's not that she went off on one. She was crying. She was emotional. But is she more crying because she's not with the man and she's worried what he might be doing outside? I don't know. These last 4, it's not that they're irrelevant, but they haven't done anything that's really gripped me so far. Austin has already stated that Spencer is the biggest game player, right? That's what he said. So they give him his little props. And Bianca, there hasn't really been anything that I've got from her. She's in the middle tone, to be honest with you. But then there's James and James. I can't remember the surnames. There's James that there's an actor, and there's James that's also a celebrity reality TV show personality. They haven't done anything much. They're just there. I think the biggest thing that is worrying is whether Spencer is going to make an attack on Angie, which is then going to make Callum flip. Now that and Stacey and Ray J, they've had a little chat, and he's also kind of said it was more his fault, but he hasn't apologized as yet. So let's see what's bubbling under the surface of this celebrity Big Brother. I'm going to keep you up to date. It's the one like Judi Love. Love ya.